It's my turn to take my dish into the judges, and I'm feeling terrified.
Tell us what you've cooked today.
It's a roast chicken breast, a thigh rolled in prosciutto, it's sage and garlic, celeriac puree and a spinach ball. I had planned on a really spectacular thing with the potatoes, but they just didn't work, so I just, whipped up a few batons instead.
Are you nervous?
I'm extremely nervous.
To me, the most important thing when you put food on a plate is that it tastes good. And you get a real sense of the person that's cooked it for you. So I've got to say, both the chicken breast that you've cooked and the leg are cooked perfectly. Beautiful, really, really good, well done. The celeriac puree, I want more. It tastes so good. It's so smooth and creamy and warm, and it's just so comforting to me. Well done. You've cooked a really beautiful dish.
Thank you.
The chicken breast is cooked perfectly. It's nice and moist. The masala sauce, nice head of masala. There's no graininess to the sauce. It's a nice roast gravy or jus consistency. That's how it should be. The only bit that doesn't work are those little potatoes. They're sort of, they're an afterthought because you panicked. It's just really good, and I'm very proud of you. Well done.
Thanks, Gary.
Well done.
How far have you come? Unbelievable. This is why you're in the top two, because what you've demonstrated there is all the skills that you've gained throughout the competition. I'm really, really stoked, except for this little thing there.
Thanks,
well
George.
done.
To take something that's as homely as roast chicken, something we're all familiar with, and to put it on the table with a restaurant interpretation is something that's quite hard to do convincingly. Really, it's a perfect example of a modern Australian restaurant dish. You've actually achieved what you set out to achieve, which is to go from being a home cook to being a restaurant cook. So congratulations, that's a beautiful dish.
Thank you. When the three of you put me through to the top 20, you questioned my ability to change from a home cook to a chef. And I told you that I could and that I would. And I've tried so hard to do that, and I haven't always succeeded. But I guess just those comments, they make all that trying worthwhile. Thank you. Sorry.
To stand here at this point, I feel like I've climbed a mountain. I feel like I've climbed Mount Everest.
I'm having a lot of trouble because I'm feeling the nerves and it's coming out shaking in my hands. I cannot worry too much at this point or I won't get anything done.
Remember, this is all about technique. You've got a minute to go.
I've never worked with a rice paper this small before. It's about that big. I've usually worked with about that big, and so I'm just all fingers and thumbs.
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up, guys. Tools down. Well done. Jeez.
That was shocking.
Time's up and I look down and one looks good, the other two look absolutely terrible. I feel crap. Hopefully the sauce is all right and things work.
It's time to taste. Hayden, we're going to start with you.
Have you ticked all the boxes? So the julienne, how you've rolled the rice rolls and then the dipping sauce?
Well, the rollings, no, I haven't ticked that box. It'll be across there because these two are not looking too flash.
Well, excuse fingers, Justin, because I'm going to take the best looking one.
These carrots look fantastic though, don't they?
Yeah.
Been cut very, very precise. You can obviously tell you've been practicing your knife skills. What do you think, Gary?
Well, look, julienne's good, but there's a lot of lettuce in there for sure. So there's some positives, but there's some negatives for sure.
Kate, how do you feel you went?
I would have liked another 5 minutes.
Tell me, why is it that I can do a caramelised white chocolate mousse with all the trimmings and I can't pull off a Vietnamese rice paper roll?
Love the basil. It takes over everything, which is delicious. But the amount of noodle.
Too much.
And also maybe the size of the battens.
Too big.
Michael?
Looking down at my plate, and I think 2 of my rolls are really, really good, like perfect. And there's one that's almost there with a tiny bit of carrot sticking out.
What do you want out of this tasting?
Oh, you just send me up there.
All right, well, let's find out.
My dipping sauce is really simple. Fish sauce, lime juice, sugar, and chilli. I think I've done pretty well.
Very nice. Excellent.
What you've done really well is make 3 perfectly even-sized rice paper rolls. So big pat on the back for that. But there is a ton of lime in there, and the balance has been thrown off completely.
Peter, you love Asian cooking. How did you feel you went in this challenge?
Oh, well, I mean, I got there in the end. That one's got a bit of a wild end, and that carrot's trying to escape. But
I want to taste. Certainly got a kick to it, that's for sure.
yeah.
Boom. I think you can tick the julienne box. The shredded vegetables are good, but there's an odd flavour, an odd balance to that sauce that is not quite right, and I'd expect something different from you.
The more people that taste my food is the more opportunity that I have for votes. So I decided to get a big silver tray and just whack out as many as I can.
No, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Ali, stop flirting with the boys, yeah?
I'm trying to work here and try to help you out.
Blow him a kiss, Ali.
No, George.
I only can serve 10 glasses in one plate. Ask the waiter, they have to handle 2 plates at once.
Can you try to grab 2? No, okay. I will settle there.
It's the forum's closing session. I think you know there is television here tonight and MasterChef. There are 7 canapes that are being circulating and handed out this evening. You get to vote on them.
Have you been to other events at the UN before?
Yeah.
How does the food here compare to those other events?
This is pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing?
Yeah.
We're halfway through service. They're having a great time in there. And these guys have done, so far, a fabulous job putting up some really good food. I'm really proud of what they've done. Let's taste. I think we should look at Ellie's first, maybe.
Yeah, which is the duck. I think Ali's done a good job. It's a good flavour.
I think it's an easy pleaser. People will be happy with that. It's got some sweet and sour going on. A little bit of that cucumber on the top to give it some freshness. I think she's done a good job, mate. I really do.
It has been delicious.
The duck with the cherry, that was the best of them all. I highly recommend it. I hope it wins.
Alana's beef. Now she's done a little Thai-style beef salad. So I'm interested to taste this.
Difficult one to pick up, isn't it?
Tasty, but, you know, lady, beautiful dress, and she's got all this
juice all over it.
I reckon the beef was kind of bland.
Let's look at Michael. He's done this little taco.
Now, he had the added advantage. He got to pick what he wanted to cook. It looks really beautiful.
Wow. You can get a little chipotle hit. It's a crowd pleaser. It's fresh, crunchy taco, bit of cheese. Can't really go wrong. The only thing is, it's not a standout. It's not one of those things that you'd eat and go, wow, I want another one.
Next is the tuna that Kate made. It looks really fresh, it looks vibrant.
Cooked it well.
Cooked it really well.
Nice and rare on the outside, seared. It's good. Seared tuna, 7 spices. I think it's a nice, easy thing for people to eat. I think it's a winner.
The next dish is Billy's deconstructed vichyssoise.
A difficult one to be lumbered with. Michael, gave that to Billy. Vichyssoise isn't that popular. It's nice and fresh. It needs seasoning.
It is a difficult one, Gary, but I just think it needed a bit more punch in
Needs some
terms of
zazz,
flavour.
doesn't it?
I didn't love the soup. Sorry. I wasn't sure what was the green stuff.
Right, this is Hayden's little yuzu curd.
This is a winner, I think.
Let's taste it. Bang. Yeah, a really nice flavour. It's a lovely balance of sweetness. And then you get those little chewy chunks of kumquat on there, which get sort of jammy, marmalade-y flavour.
I really liked that one. It just looked really good and it tasted amazing.
Didn't quite go well with my beer, but it was a nice sweet taste.
Now, this was a disaster during the day. She was supposed to do squiggles. She's done a lollipop now.
Oh, it's good chocolate.
If I'm going to be technical about it, I don't think she's tempered the chocolate properly. It's still soft, but you know what? I actually like it like that.
I had the chocolate lollipop. That was nice, it was quaint.
I like the chocolate, but it's not real food, it's more for fun.
If anyone is around, bring another one.
Last little push. All the food counts because you need those votes. So it's last crucial votes.
I voted for the Thai beef salad.
I like the taco and the duck, but I voted for the duck. I liked it better.
And I give my vote to the tacos.
And I give my vote to the taco as well. Yeah, definitely. Because she only takes milk, so no taco there.
I think I'm going back to the tuna. I think that wins, hands down.
They were all good, but the one that wowed me was the meringue.
A very important event you're hosting here at the UN. You've got a lot of dignitaries. You've allowed the catering to be done by our amateurs from MasterChef. How do you think they've shown up Australia?
Very well.
Yeah.
No one here would think this is amateur. So I feel great.
Ambassador, thank you very much
please.
for hosting us. It's been
Thank
a
you and
pleasure.
you guys.
Thank you very much.
It was fantastic.
Thank you.
That's it, guys. Service is over. Well done. Good job.
Sucked in, Michael. I got all my 300 portions of my duck out. Shouldn't have picked me to do the duck.
Okay. The world famous Severe barbecue ribs. Okay.
The ribs are actually not exactly as I would imagine it.
Juicy. Try to recall it in your mind, okay?
It's actually sweet and sour flavor rather than, the typical barbecue smoked flavor.
The sauce is gonna be premium. Okay. Second dish, it's gonna be Sylvia's fried chicken, okay?
This fried chicken's incredible. It's crunchy, it's flavoursome, and people like Dr. Phil and Chris Rock come specifically for this chicken, so I've got to do something just as good.
Yum.
And I've just got to figure it out really quickly.
Make sure you cook that chicken with love. It'll add flavor to it.
The third dish you're all going to have to cook is an absolute American classic. Kenneth?
All over the world, they come for our macaroni and cheese. Let your palate delight.
Whoa, whoa.
I've only ever made mac and cheese from a box.
Danny!
When I was little.
Well, how's it better? What do you like about it? What's the difference?
I really like the crust on the outside.
There's obviously a couple of cheeses going on in there.
A couple?
A couple?
Guys, don't take macaroni for granted. Really, don't take it for granted.
It's not my day.
It's Creole now, yeah?
It's Creole.
You have 2 minutes to go. Remember, you can actually put the food in your serving trays.
Got like 2 minutes on the clock and I've got to still come up with a potato salad. My mayonnaise hasn't had time to emulsify. I haven't even had a chance to put salt on it. You know, this is going to be bad.
This is the worst potato salad.
1 minute to go.
Excuse me, thank you. Please, Matt, can you wrap this for me? I've got to get my other thing out. Excuse me.
You have 30 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Walk away.
Well done, guys. Well done.
We've done well again.
It wouldn't emulsify. I've just got, oh God, that's going to taste awful.
So, Kenneth, we've been joined by Sylvia's daughter.
Bedelia, my oldest sister.
I taught Kenneth how to cook.
Yeah, she did. She did. Her, my mom, my grandmother. I mean, we come from a whole family of cooks, you know.
3 generations of Sylvia's family is about to eat my food, and I think it's fair to say they're going to know exactly where I've gone wrong. I'm not happy with the potato salad. That is not acceptable and pretty embarrassing.
Okay, this is it, huh? Alice, you can bring 3 at a time. The chicken and the potato salad is not appetizing at all.
Well, unfortunately, the potato salad really has no flavor.
There's no seasoning in that whatsoever.
The same goes for the mac and cheese.
And not enough cheese.
There should be 4.
And so this is one of the reasons that her mac and cheese hasn't got the same punch.
That's right. And, of course, you have to use seasoning.
Yeah.
Chicken's really bad, and it's really badly butchered. Mine's still raw on the bone.
Yeah, mine's undercooked.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
The ribs is not bad.
The ribs look good.
This sauce, it has the sweetness and the tang that a classic Sylvia rib sauce has, yes?
Yeah, it does.
She hit it. She hit it.
I can see these ribs at the 4th of July barbecue.
We've seen Sun's dish, under-seasoned and under-flavoured the potato salad and the mac and cheese. Some problems in terms of the cooking of the chicken, but the ribs, an absolute standout. So it's interesting to see how Sun's ribs compare to the other ribs that are coming out. Right, now let's see what Hayden's done.
Okay.
My food's about to be tasted and I hope that Sylvia's family's going to love it. My main concern is the fact that the okra may be overcooked or undercooked. I don't want it to be overcooked and stodgy, and putting it in at the last minute, it may not be cooked well enough.
Oh.
The macaroni and cheese look really excellent.
The fried chicken, good presentation. The cut is good. The rib looks like a fusion.
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying something different.
Let's try, yeah. Oh, that mac and cheese is way, way better.
It's creamier, cheesier. It's actually got a little bit of seasoning in it.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
What was that?
Warning.
On the ribs?
Yeah.
Ribs is very off.
The rib is too much about tomato and a really flat, hot smack of chili in there. There's no sass there, is there?
On the
You
sauce?
did nothing with the sauce.
And the gumbo isn't cooked. Even the celery still has its firmness, and the okra. And usually when you cook okra, it tends to soften up.
And it doesn't take much time.
And then the end of the okra is a no-no.
All right, guys, we've tasted Hayden's dish. I think it's now time to taste Danny's.
As I'm plating up my food, I'm smelling some really nice things, and maybe I haven't done as badly as I thought. My ribs smell really good. I'd eat them.
All right, well, here it comes.
I'm ready. Ooh, thank you. Okay, what? Oh, dear. Chicken is definitely done.
I tell you, if you was eating with your eyes, you would not eat.
That's the best piece of chicken I've had cooked so far. The oil was too hot. It's burnt the outside of it, but the inside of it's actually really quite nice.
Yeah.
That rib looked beautifully lacquered with sauce.
For me, this sauce might be
The best?
the best.
Yeah.
We're still to see a chicken that has that lovely, crispy, almost fly-away batter with that lovely, gentle golden colour that Sylvia's chicken always has. So let's get up the next contestant dish. Let's see what Billy's done.
Okay.
I'm happy with the dishes, but I'm pretty sure there will be downsides. Who knows? I hope my deep fried chicken can win Sylvia's heart.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Okay. The greens look good. The chicken is nice and brown, not burnt. The macaroni, the black-eyed peas look like black-eyed peas, you know.
My goodness. Black-eyed peas? The black-eyed peas are good.
The fried chicken is a hit.
I like that I can see the seasoning on the mac and cheese.
You know what?
I
think he listened. This is the best dish. He must be was grabbing some of our secret stuff back there.
Now, you know what I taste? You know what I taste in this? Love.
He had the ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Any of them good enough to actually get on the menu here? If Billy was working in your kitchen?
The fried chicken and the barbecue ribs would definitely be a yes.
I would say the black eyes. I could make a true chef out of Billy.
Out of Billy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a big rat.
Very much.
Billy brother.
Brother Billy.
Brother Billy.